Solar battery backup. It's clean, it's quiet, it's renewable power. The Outback Radiant system is available now at Pacific Solar. Call them today.
The stations of KUAM, proud sponsor of the 12th Festival of Pacific Arts, Guam 2016. What we own, what we have, what we share, united voice of the Pacific.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, proud sponsor of FestPac 2016. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar, and King's Restaurant.
It is official tonight. Legislation has been introduced to raise the minimum wage.
Plus, the little girl got a very big surprise, one she'd been waiting 7 months for.
And we'll take you to the launch of Project Foresight. Hafade Guam and good evening. Another minimum wage increase is being proposed, but it appears to be raising more than concern than actual salaries. It's our top story, and it is with Ken Quintanilla.
Another minimum wage increase could be on its way.
I think that raising the minimum wage is a good practice. Our people need to make money. There's no question about that. As to the amount of the raises, I think that probably $1 increments at a time is a good way to do it also.
Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz has introduced Bill 312. It's part of his effort to raise Guam's minimum hourly wage to $9.20 by January 1st, 2017, and to $10.10 by 2018. For M80 Systems Inc. President Michael 80, his business did not experience any impact with the last minimum wage increase.
And the cost of living is going up. So I know a lot of other businesses are going to go, no, but at the same time, we have to be compassionate. It's people, and we have to feel it from our heart.
The same cannot be said for Sonny Orsini from Asu Smokehouse, who's actually felt the burn.
Before the measure last year went into effect, Asu Smokehouse had 11 employees. We're down now to 6. And that's because we have to pay payroll taxes, we pay our GRTs, and as a result of the increase, we had to, like most, if not all businesses, we had to increase the prices of our goods and services. And that had to be passed on, unfortunately, to our loyal patrons.
This latest proposal has him fired up, as he believes raising the minimum wage again will negatively impact his small business even more. The former Democrat senator gives this recommendation instead.
What they ought to do is seek out sectors of the economy in which they can create higher skilled jobs, higher wage jobs, and not put it on the backs of working, local businesses such as mine.
In a release, Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz says, contrary to the predictions of a, quote, economic apocalypse for the first minimum wage increase, with or without an economic study, unemployment and overall inflation on Guam has decreased since the enactment of the wage increase last year.
I can read the numbers and I can give you my own take on it, but reality is reality. And for small businesses such as mine and comparable businesses like mine, I can tell you right now that we took a massive hit. We reduced employees and we're working longer hours, myself included.
While the Guam Chamber of Commerce has yet to issue an official position on the latest proposal, Legislative Review Committee Chairman Bobby Stringy says, in anticipation of the bill, he had requested for the Vice Speaker to wait on the results of the economic impact study first. He also wanted senators to hold off on discussions until after the election to not make this a political season issue and to avoid making emotions write the decision. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.
A local contractor was ordered to pay $367,000 in back wages and damages for failing to pay employee overtime. In a news release, the U.S. Department of Labor said that GC Gozum Construction admitted to paying 158 workers straight time for overtime hours worked, a violation of the Fair Labor Standards Act. DOL said the case should send a strong message to other contractors shorting their employees.
Following up on a story we first brought you last night about 7 staffers at the Guam Office of Veterans Affairs not getting paid for several months, this action forced Administrator Martin Manglona to pay out of his own pocket. And while Adelup says the paperwork is being processed and these employees will finally be getting paid, Senator Tom Addis says that he now will be holding an oversight hearing in which they will address the matter.
As the oversight chair, of course, I am concerned about that, but really the issues, as I understand it, based on the meetings that I've had with the Veterans Affairs officer, is that really the recruitment paperwork has not been completed, and until that's completed, then these people can't be paid. I am equally concerned that people have, been allowed to come on board. And they're really have not been officially hired.
As we reported, VA Administrator Manglona says he's paid at least $30,000 out of his own pocket to help his staffers pay for their bills. An oversight hearing is set for May 12th downtown at the legislature.
It's a school project turned nonprofit organization. Project Foresight consists of University of Guam grad students who partnered with the local FBI and other stakeholders to raise awareness on cybercrimes. Crystal Paco reports.
If knowledge is power, then these students are empowering Guam families with the know-how to combat cybercrimes. Project Foresight started as a school project for UOG MPA grad students looking to tackle a community issue. Their topic, cyberbullying and sexting. On Thursday, the group premiered a series of public service announcements that will soon flood TV, theater, computer, and smartphone screens. Cybercrimes are more common than you think. National statistics show 1 of 4 teens has been involved in sexting. While it may start off as flirting, the content could be considered child pornography, which is a federal offense. If convicted for possessing or distributing child pornography, you could face up to 40 years behind bars and be labeled a sex offender for the rest of your life. While there's limited local statistics, Guam police officer and Project Foresight member Manny Chong says they've investigated such cases. In one case, a father discovered his daughter had taken her own life.
When she didn't come into the house after almost an hour, he went out to check on her. And that's where he found her dead. Through the course of the investigation, it was determined that she committed suicide. Upon further investigation, it was determined that she was a victim of cyberbullying, which started out from a sexting incident.
The PSAs, although present different scenarios, all give one important message to viewers.
Be in control. Don't let Sam BBN.
For more on Project Foresight, visit their Facebook page. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
Dozens of families are proudly celebrating right now, and that's because one of their loved ones just returned home after a long deployment, and one of those who could not be more happy is a little girl named Lily.
What kind of surprise is it?
Her classmates thought it was her birthday, but it was something much better. St. Anthony Catholic School first grader Lily Montague got a big surprise this afternoon.
Hi, Lily.
Whoa.
You want some cookie cake? Huh? Wow.
Sure, her dad, Joe Montague, brought her a cookie cake, but that's not all.
Whoa!
Lily was reunited with her mom, Judy Mena.
That's a surprise.
Mena was part of a 74-member team from the Guam Air National Guard's 254th Red Horse Squadron that arrived on Guam Thursday morning after completing a 7-month deployment. Brigadier General Johnny Lizama.
During their time of deployment, they were hub and spoke throughout different areas within Al Udeid, Qatar, and all the areas within the Middle East. They are primarily a construction type work, so they go out and do projects throughout that area. They specialize in flight line as far as structural repair and anything like that.
To all the men and women of the Red Horse, welcome home. And to you, Lily Pie, surprise.
All right, now if you would like to watch that video over and over and over, and we know you do out there, it's on our app, it's on our website, it's on YouTube, it's on our Facebook page, and over 30,000 people have already seen it.
And I have to thank Jules Sablon also, the teacher, for sending us that.
Yeah,
I cried. I was like, oh my God.
Everybody here, total tearjerker in a really happy way. All right, we are going to take a break, but my friends, when we come back, we will give you news you need to know if you plan on heading to the Festival of Pacific Arts.
And big news about Team Matau after a player tests positive for doping. Stay tuned. You're watching KUAM.
Stay connected to the world at home from everywhere you are. Get the KUAM News app for the latest in local news, videos, sports, streaming Isla 63 AM, weather, and more. Available for free now at the iTunes App Store or Google Play.
When we face an uncertain path, when we struggle with life's challenges, and when the unexpected happens,
It's a beautiful day.
we rely on the people we trust,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a beautiful,
who we can always count on,
beautiful day.
and the ones who give us the most care throughout the years. Rely on Calvo's Select Care to give you the comfort and security you need
It's a beautiful day.
wherever you are. Calvo's Select Care, healthcare that's always there for you.
Hafaday Guam, I'm Tsunami McKenna. I'm Janessa Quick of the disaster team. Let's talk about earthquakes and tsunamis. So what is a tsunami? It's a series of traveling waves. Tsunamis are caused mostly by earthquakes and can happen within minutes and without warning. Tsunamis can be small or as tall as a coconut tree. Earthquakes and tsunamis can be quite scary, but the better prepared you are, the safer you'll be. In case of an earthquake, drop, cover, and hold on. After the shaking stops, quickly get to higher ground because a tsunami may be coming. Remember, the beach is a danger zone during tsunamis. Get away from the beach, go inland, or get to higher ground. Especially, keep in mind to follow the tsunami evacuation route signs to a safe assembly area nearest you. Thanks, McKenna. Thanks, Janessa. The next step to being prepared is to meet with your family and make a family disaster plan. For more information, visit ghs.guam.gov.
spring into summer savings with Triple J Auto Group. Hot deals and up to $1,000 cash back just in time for summer spending. Get unbelievable deals in all 2015 and 2016 models. Hondas, Acuras, Fords, Mazdas, Lincolns, Volvos, Kias, and used cars. New cars as low as $98 per paycheck and used cars as low as $85 per paycheck. Now's the time to buy during Triple J's spring into summer sales event. Get pre-approved instantly at carsguam.com. Trade-ins welcome. Some conditions apply. See dealer for details. Triple J Auto Group. Customers first.
Follow KUAM News on Twitter or become a fan on Facebook to get all your daily headlines from Guam's News Network.
Holiday, welcome back. Governor Eddie Calvo put pen to paper today, signing legislation into law to provide much needed funding for the Festival of Pacific Arts. The bill, which passed by majority vote earlier this week, appropriates $1.3 million needed to cover the FestPac shortfall, as well as $1.3 million needed for overtime. And with FestPac only 2 weeks away, organizing committee chair Nate DeKnight gave an event overview to Rotarians this afternoon. The event kicks off with a traditional canoe ceremony.
About 19 canoes are sailing to Guam. And of course, we have our local canoes, but then canoes from Palau and some of the other islands are going to sail up to Saipan and then come down to Guam. And then at 5 a.m., they'll welcome them in a very traditional Pacific Island ceremony. We'll also be releasing an app which will have the event schedule, and you can search by day, by discipline, or by location.
The opening ceremonies then begin at 5 p.m. at Paseo on May 22nd. Venues include the Festival Village in Agana, the Farmers Market, Second Cultura, Second Visita, Guam Museum, and the University of Guam Fine Arts Theater. The Festival Village will be open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. As for parking, now this is important, shuttles are available from the Agana Pool and Agana Shopping Center. Cultures from over 20 countries from throughout the region will be on display. Admission is free, and for more information, visit GuamFestPac2016.com.
Next, what would happen, Paris have thought, if a natural or man-made incident threatened the 2016 FestPac? That was the topic of a discussion at a tabletop exercise hosted by Homeland Security and Civil Defense in conjunction with the FestPac Executive Committee over at the Sheraton this afternoon. Attendees were local and federal law enforcement, fire emergency medical services, and emergency management stakeholders. About 200 people will be involved in safety and security in May. Well, it's that time of the year, and today for Department of Agriculture, in partnership with the Farm to Table organization, they held their 12th annual May Harvest Festival. The event's held every first Thursday in May during dry season, which is the peak period of farm production locally. Department of Agriculture Director Matt Sablan.
It's a time when we actually recognize and symbolize the efforts of our men and women that toil the land, and through their labor, organic food, healthy food comes out.
The event features farmers, gardeners, growers, as well as agriculture enthusiasts who are interested in learning about basic organic and natural growing methods. Students from GCC's Culinary Arts program also served cuisine made from the bounty harvested from farms around the island.
Jason, dozens of riders will be out on Guam roads tomorrow for a wave in celebration of Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month. According to Harley Owners Group Mariana Islands Chapter Director Ray Quintanilla, it's everyone's responsibility to be safe on the road.
So when are we going to officially...
Part of what we want to instill in the public also is that we as motorcycle riders should be responsible and know safety features and stuff that or safety practices and stuff that will keep us from getting injured out there. A lot of the problems is people don't really see the motorcycles and stuff, so we encourage most of our members to actually ride in groups, and that's one of the things that we practice.
The wave is set for tomorrow, 5 p.m. at the ITC intersection.
All right, everybody, Chris has a story affecting our local soccer community that you need to see. Sports is next after the break.
Hurry in to the GTA Smartphone Super Sale event. We've dropped our prices on our most popular smartphones, like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, starting at $49. Save up to $300 on the S6 Edge Plus and Galaxy Note 5. Or get the Galaxy S6 starting at free. But that's not all. Find more amazing deals on your favorite devices at the GTA Smartphone Super Sale event. Check us out before it's too late. GTA, your island, your network.
Now is the time, Guam. The Drive and Discovery event is going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Get the award-winning 2016 Hyundai Accent starting at just $11,995. That's right, $11,995. Or indulge in the completely redesigned 2017 Hyundai Elantra starting at $16,995. For fast credit approval, visit us online at carsplusguam.com. With quick and easy financing available, the time to buy is now. Come experience the Drive and Discovery event today at Cars Plus Hyundai, the official vehicle sponsor of FestPack. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Insure your auto or home with Alpha Insurers and get more chances to win awesome prizes with Alpha's Switch, Spin, and Win. Alpha Insurers will draw 3 winners every week and 1 monthly grand prize winner to spin Alpha's prize wheel for a chance to win an iPad mini, flat screen TV, gas cards, and so much more. Just switch or renew your auto or home insurance with Alpha Insurers and you automatically qualify. It's that easy. Call 477-8701 or 637-8833 for more details, and you could be a winner for Alpha's Switch, Spin, and Win.
Do you work hard and need to get away? Then play Micronesia Mall's Drive Away Getaway game and you could win 3 Nissan car driveaways, plus 30 getaways to Manila on Philippine Airlines. Just present mall receipts to enter and win the Nissan Rogue Beach Package, the sizzling Sentra SR, the Rogue Sport Package, plus great instant prizes from Burger King and Foot Locker. Shop and win more cars, trips, and prizes when you play Micronesia Mall's Drive Away Getaway game.
Sometimes I don't want to be here.
When it can all feel so overwhelming.
And I can't be the best of me. All I want to do is run away. Or do something.
Or give up.
But I have a choice. To reach out.
To believe in myself.
To clear my head and do what's best for my mental health.
And my mental health.
And my mental health.
This is what precision looks like, helping you see what's hard to see, thanks to Terrain Denali's Side Blind Zone Alert that uses radar to watch your blind spots. So it's true, Mom does have eyes in the back of her head. The new, meticulously crafted 2016 Terrain Denali. From GMC, this is the precision of professional grade.
Visit AutoSpot GMC today for great offers. We are your GMC dealer of Guam.
Hafide Guam, Chris Barnett with sports here. As always, the biggest show ever starts right now, so let's get right to it. As Guam's Team Matau making headlines around the world, but it's not for the positive type of story we're used to. The governing body of World Soccer has provisionally suspended a Guam Team Matau player for testing positive for doping after Guam's World Cup qualifier 1-0 loss to Oman in Oman on March 24th of this year. The initial suspension, according to national media outlets and the official FIFA website, covers all matches, including domestic, international friendlies, and official FIFA matches. Now, the suspension is for 30 days pending a disciplinary hearing. Now, FIFA has not named the player or the substance which prompted the suspension, but Guam Football Association President Richard Lai told KUAM Sports the Matau player in question tested positive for using an enhancer, not illegal steroids or drugs. Lai going on to tell KUAM Sports that the player insists the enhancer he tested positive for was on the list of FIFA-approved performance enhancers. The unnamed Matau player can still appeal the FIFA decision and suspension at the disciplinary hearing. But until then, the who and what are anyone's guess. According to FIFA articles, further information may only be disclosed after it has been determined in a hearing that an anti-doping rule violation has occurred, in which case the player's name will be released along with any possible punishment in the way of fines or sanctions for Team Matau or Guam National Soccer. Now, the story made headlines in national media outlets in the Pacific region as well as in USA Today and the Washington Times, where only months ago those same media outlets were trumpeting Guam's relative success in FIFA World Cup qualifier play. IAAG girls soccer from Leo Palace. ND Royals taking on the Cougars. Royals threatening to score in the first half. Destiny Castro outruns the defense and puts up the shot. Academy keeper Maya Sanchez with the deflection. Shot, no good. Cougars return the favor late in the first half. Pass upfield, shots wide right. Royals keeper Aaron Anulau did a good job of keeping the game scoreless heading into halftime. Number 86, Randy Paulino with the pass, dribbles past the defender and gets off the left-footed shot, but Sanchez is there with one of her many saves to come. Mamis Blas with the cross pass to Destiny Castro for the header. Big save by Sanchez. She's like a preacher with these saves. Here to prevent the first goal of the match, Maya Sanchez would be tested the entire second half of play. Academy had one clean shot on goal in the second half off a corner kick, one bounce. Shot sails over the goalpost, though. Royals no good on the free shot here. Ball misses and goes over the crossbar. Royals player Destiny Castro working her dribble on the defense. Castro slips past the defender here and didn't put enough leg on the kick. Sanchez, another save. What a game, ending in a 0-0 draw. Castro, one last opportunity to score. Sliding block by Sanchez. Ball goes wide left. The Guam Koku Road Race is back with a new look as online registration now open for the Guam Visitors Bureau's signature sports tourism event. GVB has shaken things up just a little bit in celebration of the Koku Road Race's 10th year, adding a new 10K run-walk distance in addition to the half marathon and exclusive Guam Ekiden Relay race already featured in the Koku event. And with the race taking place so close to Halloween, event organizers have also decided to incorporate a Halloween costume theme with a costume contest, now being one of the Koku Road Race's highlight events. Also back this year is the Guam Koku Kids Fun Run, offering races for 3 kids age groups, a 3K for 10 to 12-year-olds, a 2K for 7 to 9-year-olds, and a 1K for 4 to 6-year-olds, with space being limited to the first 500 signups. Online registration is now open at GuamKokuRoadRace.com, with registration for the kids run opening on June 1st. Now, the Guam Koku Road Race offers the 3 distances we mentioned earlier, a half marathon, the 4-person Ekiden Relay, and the new 10K run walk, with all races starting at EPAL and race routes featuring cheering stations, water stops, and entertainment. The Koku Road Race is definitely one of the more fun race events on island, and it's all for a great cause, raising awareness for Guam's official bird. No, it's not the chicken. It's the Koku bird, or the Guam Rail, with Chetlu, the official mascot for the Guam Rail, on hand to have fun with the kids, big and small, as race organizers work very closely with the Department of Agriculture to drop knowledge about the race to repopulate Guam with Kokus. I'll tell you, though, chicken, that's got to be the second official bird, right up there with the sticker bird. Hey, remember anything sports, you hit up our sports director, Dave Delgado, on the EM, that's show at KUAM.com, show without the W, but I hope you get that dub. Hey, my name is Chris Barnett, and you keep on shining, Guam. Adios!
Take a look around you, everything it has a beat, from the people all around to the walls of concrete. There's a rhythm, there's a flow, there's a stop, there's a go. If you never paid attention, then maybe you didn't know. Everything is moving to a relative time, you can always count it out. There's a reason and a rhyme, you will make me feel alive, like the music so sweet. So cut up your seat, just feel the beat. Just feel the beat, yeah. Just feel the beat. Hey.
The Nissan Pathfinder with intuitive 4-wheel drive. An adventure worth sharing. Nissan, innovation that excites.
Meet Terry and Hannah. They are smart shoppers. They take the time to research large purchases so they get the best deal for their money, which is good because they are in the market for their first house. So far, they've done everything right. They met with a qualified real estate agent who helped them find their dream home. They have loan proposals from 3 lenders to compare, and they have decided to protect the ownership of their home with an owner's title insurance policy from Title Guarantee of Guam. Terry and Hannah know that buying a home is the largest purchase they will make in their lifetime. Getting title insurance will not only protect their ownership of the land, but will also protect their children's ownership rights as well, for as long as they own the land. Title Guarantee of Guam has been helping folks like Terry and Hannah for over 50 years. We are the first and oldest title and escrow company on Guam. No one understands property title better than us. Let us help you with this most important investment.
Most fast food places use formulas to create their combos, but all that math doesn't always equal something tasty. At my place, you can get a mouth-watering sourdough bacon ranch combo. A full-size beef patty, bacon, and creamy ranch sauce on toasted sourdough bread, plus hot and salty fries and a drink for just $4.99. Because flavor always beats formulas. Sourdough bacon ranch combo, just $4.99 for a limited time. Combo's done my way.
Did you know that when you purchase products that are made in Guam, you support our local businesses and entrepreneurs?
You allow creative individuals to pursue their dreams. You encourage people to imagine, and you inspire others.
Like me.
And me.
People like me.
And me.
And me.
So the next time you're in the market for something, look for products made in Guam. Let's support our local visionaries and allow them to inspire us and generations to come.
When you reserve a party at Chuck E. Cheese's, it's guaranteed to be a blast. Blast off! And now birthdays are more of a blast than ever. Because for a limited time, tickets in the Ticket Blaster are worth double.
Rachel Douglas is a first grade teacher who's been teaching for close to 2 decades. She's this week's Touch of Class.
A Touch of Class. Brought to you by Devondale Dairy Goodness. Distributed on Guam by Market Wholesale.
Rachel Douglas has been teaching at Upi Elementary School for 19 years. She even student taught at the Jigo campus.
I think I've always enjoyed going to school. I was one of those that didn't want to miss school if I was sick. You know, I'd cry if my mom made me stay home. So I've always liked school. And then also in high school, I was a member of the FEA, Future Educators of America Club. So that also helped me, to prepare to be a teacher. You know, they introduced us to the world of teaching.
Douglas says it was the innocence of young children that drew her to teach first grade.
You tell them how to do something and they remember it. So like parents would even come and say, you know, I told them to do it this way. And they go, no, Mrs. Douglas says you have to do it that way. The little kids are fun to teach. They're so bubbly. They're so innocent. They have so much energy. So you're even practically also running after them too. You know, you have to keep up with them because their minds are always engaged.
So how does she keep her 24 students engaged in her classroom?
I always start off with a read aloud. I love reading. Growing up, I always loved reading. So, you know, if there was a lesson to be taught or a concept or skill, if there's always a book that could go with it.
She says it's when she is writing on the chalkboard and she turns around that she makes a realization.
Oh my gosh, this is my classroom. This is me.
As for what she hopes to instill in her students as they prepare to enter second grade,
that they can do anything they want if they put their mind to it. It will take hard work. It will take a lot of research or engagement or just a lot of hard work. But if you really want to do something, you'll be able to do it. As long as you know, I always tell them, you can do it. You just have to try.
With this week's Touch of Class, I'm Jonathan Charfris.
A Touch of Class. Brought to you by Devondale Dairy Goodness. Distributed on Guam by Market Wholesale.
It is time now for birthday shout-outs, everybody. Now, you may remember last night we did birthdays with a little twist because Sabrina and I actually sang. And tonight we're going to do something. I don't know if you
want to call it singing, but...
Well, it was very well received, apparently. And so tonight we're going to continue that tradition. We're going to read tonight's birthday shout-outs in the vein of how people respond on my Facebook feed. So I will lead off. And Brazen Sage Alec Belmas, happy second birthday to you. Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji because they're laughing so loud. That was cool. Happy birthday.
Okay. Devinson Augustine, happy 18th birthday to you.
Also in the vein of Facebook, J. Paul Cruz, happy 25th birthday coming from Mom, Joanne, Mark, and family. Yes.
Happy birthday going out to Tata Randy Paris, coming from the grandkids in Hawaii, California, and Arizona. We love you.
And Calvin Francisco Muña, happy 20th birthday to you. LOL. LOL used as punctuation, apparently.
You can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. Just head on over to KUAM.com.
All right, stay tuned. Joan is next with In the Mix.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
In the Mix is presented by Tama Takoyaki Cafe. Located in between Guam Reef and Westin Hotel in Tumon, call them today at 648-TAMA. Hafa Guam, welcome to another episode of In the Mix. I'm Jonagan Charfris. Thanks so much for tuning in. A great show lined up for you this evening. Coming up, we tell you about how American music is celebrating 9 years. A little bit later, we head on over to the lounge located in the Hyatt Regency Guam, where we sample some bites and beers. And we close out the show tonight with music from the Felts when they performed on Live Local Fridays on Guam's favorite I-94. But first things first, there's a book launch this Saturday for E. Malingo Napotgan, a children's book written entirely in Chamorro. Here's more. Malingo Napotgan, or The Lost Child, is the second in a series of 4 Chamorro-language children's books recently published and printed by Tuguini Books of the University of Guam Press. The book was created in preparation for the 2016 Festival of the Pacific Arts. The book is written by Rufina Mendiola, who is the Guam Department of Education Division of Chamorro Studies Acting Administrator and Language Specialist.
I was a lost child. I found my siblings in my story. Although I may not live with them and spend time with them, this book helped me spend whatever time that I was lost. And I dedicated to my granddaughter Bella, my youngest granddaughter Bella. She's just if you read this story, she's this little girl here. She's a lot of happiness. She likes to sing, she likes to dance. She's only 3 going on 4, but she is a very happy child.
In the story, Bella feels she has been forgotten by her large and very busy family. Written entirely in the Chamorro language, the book is suitable for kids of all ages and offers life lessons.
This book is actually in 3 different segments. It's to teach a lesson about how important families need to get together every little time they have left. And being a grandmother of 9 grandchildren, I try to speak to my grandchildren Chamorro. We need to make sure that we perpetuate our language and show that it is very important for them now to carry on, because I am not going to be here forever. So through this book, which is written in our indigenous language, people out there will probably get inspired to continue on the legacy of our Chamorro language, and hopefully we have more stories to tell.
E. Malingo Napotgan's captivating and bold illustrations was done by young artist Joseph Sablon. He says he was inspired by cartoons and Japanese anime he watched growing up.
After getting inspired by that, I've been drawing for a long time, and eventually I went off island to go study at the Art Institute of Sacramento, and that's where I spent about 4 years of my life just studying under that. And then after that, I came back and I just used those skills and just to, find an opportunity where opportunity shines, and that's what I did.
The images were created using digital art, and according to Sablon, he did research to make sure the illustrations fit.
What I did first was, at first, we did thumbnails to help, put a composition, how the picture would look, where the characters were.
Yeah.
And then after that, I would sketch every single other page after that before I went into fine detailing and finally painting the actual story.
If Mendiola's name sounds familiar, she was also involved in Guam's animated film Maisa, the Chamorro Girl Who Saves Guahan. The launch, which takes place on Saturday, May 7th, will be held from 10 a.m. to noon at the UOG RFK Library. Mendiola will do a special reading of the book, and Sublime will offer a free digital illustration workshop. They will also happily sign your copy.
It's going to be sold for $16. It's indigenous language Chamorro, but we have a glossary in the back for people that are first-time Chamorro reader that will help them. It's something that we don't really have a lot of. If you have little kids at home, this will be a good time to read to your children in Chamorro, and then one day they will just pick it up themselves and eventually will be reading, and you'll be surprised by how much they can read Chamorro.
Make sure to bring the whole family to the book launch of E. Mulungu Napagan. For more information, you can contact UOG Press Managing Editor Victoria Lola Leon Guerrero at 735-2154. Don't go anywhere, because when we return, we head on over to Tamuning to American music. You're watching In the Mix.
This program is brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Hurry in to the GTA Smartphone Super Sale event. We've dropped our prices on our most popular smartphones, like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge starting at $49. Save up to $300 on the S6 Edge Plus and Galaxy Note 5. Or get the Galaxy S6 starting at free. But that's not all. Find more amazing deals on your favorite devices at the GTA Smartphone Super Sale event. Check us out before it's too late. GTA, your island, your network.
Looking for a casual dinner and full bar? Come celebrate with us as we open the doors to the new TGI Fridays. Grand opening on Friday, June 3rd at 5 p.m. You'll love the fun atmosphere, great food, and the best part, you'll have a great time. Check out the full bar for creative cocktails and fun ice cream drinks. Bring your friends, because in here, it's always Friday.
Tourism. It's Guam's #1 industry. And if you look around, you'll see how it's working for all of us. The money we make from tourism goes into projects that keep our island beautiful. From all our major roadways to our village streets, from our historic parks to our pools and beaches.
Tourism works.
Tourism works.
Tourism works. Tourism works for me.
Brought to you by GVB. Siduus Maasi for making Guam the best place to live, work, and visit.
Every single day at hundreds of locations around the world, the USO strengthens America's service members by keeping them connected to family, home, and country. More than 3,500 military members visit our 2-month center each month. Funding for USO services comes from private donors like you. Help us continue supporting our troops and their families by joining us at the 7th Annual Individual Callaway Double Peoria Format Golf for Our Heroes Tournament on Wednesday, May 11th at the Onward Telefofo Golf Resort. Call 647-4USO for registration and information.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $7.99 flavor menu. Just $7.99 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $7.99 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
In the Mix is presented by Palmar Takoyaki Cafe. Located in between Guam Reef and Westin Hotel in Tumon, call them today at 648-TAMA. Hafa and welcome back. American Music is celebrating 9 years. It's a place where customers are the stars. Here's more.
Off a day! Welcome to American Music.
been a long road. You know, we've tried to get to understand the market in Guam and all, getting to know all the musicians here and all their needs. So we've kind of gotten it down to pretty close to the formula that we need.
That's owner and business manager for American Music, Gregory Sablon. The music store, which Sablon and owner and operations manager Andy Speck took over in 2007, is celebrating an amazing 9 years.
We're really advocates for locals to, you know, establish themselves in the business community, and you know, ourselves also being from Guam. We're Guam residents, local musicians as well. And, you know, we just want to support local. You know, you buy local, you help the economy, you help everybody. We all work together, you know, just makes a stronger force.
And both know what the island musicians need. After all, Sablon and Speck are no strangers to the music scene. Sablon has been playing since the age of 3. A self-taught percussionist, has over 30 years of music experience under his belt, having performed with Rumblefish, the Phoenix Stage Band, and Mojo, to name a few. Speck's musical career began at age 7 with the violin. He would eventually learn to play the upright bass and tuba. Since his arrival on Guam 30 years ago, Speck has been one of the most versatile and sought-after bassists on the local music scene. He's played with bands like Joyride, the M80s, Electric Boonie Dogs, the Mackie Theory Project, and more. Now, throughout the month of May, American Music is offering some great deals and even a chance to win $1,000 worth of prizes, with the winner to be pulled and announced on May 31st.
We implemented the Star Card program last year. So you buy strings, you buy sticks, you get a punch and a signature, and you fill it up, you get free strings. So all this month we're doing 2 for 1. We have 10% off store-wide, anything that's not already on sale. We have a sweepstakes drawing, over $1,000 prize package.
To make sure that American Music is stocked with the latest in music equipment and gear, both attend the annual National Association of Music Merchants Convention.
Really the music merchandise show, the biggest one held in Los Angeles, and we get to see all the latest trends and all the latest instruments, and we try to bring that back home, you know, so we can have our musicians be improve and develop and have the best gear they can.
And here at American Music, customers are the stars. So if you're itching to pick up and learn an instrument, they have got you covered.
We currently offer like vocals, ukulele, bass, guitar. Primarily piano is our main focus here, and also violin. We're going to be launching also a rental program, rent-to-own program. So if you can't really afford the instrument up front and you're going to be a student, we're going to be kicking that off pretty soon in the schools. So what you could do is you could buy the instrument and just pay monthly on it when you start playing your instrument. We're going to start with the violin first. That's the first thing. But we also offer our lessons here. You can call the store and sign up and get going.
American Music is truly your neighborhood music store.
It's nice to, you can go online and look at stuff, but you can't really touch it. You can't play it. You can't talk to anybody and, you know, how things work. And it's kind of really a community here. You know, we get all the local musicians coming here, and then it just kind of creates a synergy. So, you know, it's kind of nice to support local. You know, we try to buy everything as local as we can as well. And I hope everybody else does the same. But yeah, it's just let's create that community and provide that local home style feeling that, you know, Guam is known for. And I think that's what it's all about.
So stop on by American Music today. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more information, you can give the guys a call at 647-6895. You can also check out their webpage at www.americanmusicguam.com. For the latest news and specials, make sure to like their page on Facebook and follow on Instagram.
When we decide to do this business, we always try to strive to do the best that we can. So, you know, if you take a look back here, I mean, we're offering Guam, you know, almost 5,000 square feet of the top of the line music equipment that you can get. We can compete with any store stateside, we think. And, you know, pricing wise, that's always been a challenge, but, you know, we try to work on that and try to give everybody the best prices that we can.
We're never too old to start. We have everything for the beginner up to the professional. So just come on in, talk to us. We'll help you out, show you what to buy, set you up with lessons.
Don't go anywhere, because when we return, we make our way over to Tumon to Hyatt Regency Guam's The Lounge, where we sample up some bites and beers. You're watching In the Mix.
Create the world in your
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake, and I just feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile, and it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident, and they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
Rebecca told Taco Bell she'd fold 1,000 paper swans. Brian said he'd wear 55 pounds of salmon in bear country. And Patrick, he said he'd literally do anything. Fans promised to do lots of things to bring back their favorite burritos.
Oh, just kidding!
A promise is a promise, Patrick. The cheesy double beef or the beefy crunch burrito are back. Get them while they're here, only at Taco Bell. You earned it.
In the Mix is presented by Tama Takoyaki Cafe. Located in between Guam Reef and Westin Hotel in Tumon, call them today at 648-TAMA. And we're back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Looking for a place to do a happy hour? Well, make your way over to the lounge located in the Hyatt Regency Guam for some bites and beers. Here's more. It has been one of those days. Yep, we've all had them. And you need a couple of hours to regroup and unwind. Well, make your way over to the lounge located in the Hyatt Regency Guam lobby for some bites and beers. Executive Chef Mirko Agostini.
I have a beautiful selection of bite and beer, which we serve at our lobby lounge. And it's go from 5 to 7. That's what we call the happy hour. And it's for anyone.
That's right. Every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., you can drop on in the lounge and order up bites at $7 and draft beers at $4 or grab combos at $10. It's an idea from fellow Chef Brandon, who happens to be a Guam boy.
Chef Brandon just returning to Hyatt and from Waikiki, and he really like it, the people on the bar. And he said, Chef, let's go into do something, the bite and beer, I want to implement it. I say, why not? This is what we say in Hyatt, we are open mind. And it's created by Chef Brandon. It's the passion to say, I want to incorporate the local touch, the people which they they like it, and I know what they like it because Chef Brandon is from Guam. He moved to Hawaii 2 times, but he's proud to be back.
So together they created a selection of bites that will satisfy the taste buds of even the hungriest of happy hour goers. Choose from tuna poke with fried corn tortillas, which goes great with a nice cold Heineken. Or my favorite, the certified Angus beef brisket sliders, served with seasoned potato wedges that's paired with a tall glass of Henry Weiner's IPA. Now, if you're looking for a meat-free option, the lounge also has great grilled tofu sliders, paired perfectly with Miller Lite. There's also mustard chicken wings served with a ranch and buffalo sauce and veggie sticks. You can wash it down with the Leinenkugels. And to go with their Stella Artois, try the deep-fried beef brisket served up with tzatziki and denanti, a family recipe from Chef Brandon.
The slicer we're pairing for one special beer. When we created the dish, Chef Brandon he start to get tasting the beer and start to imagine what he can have it.
While you munch on some great food and sip some smooth beer, enjoy live entertainment, and despite only having a soft run for over a month and a half, Bites and Beers is catching on.
You can use it for any things you have to do. If you need to do a meeting, you need to stress out, you need to just catch up with some friends, but you don't want to have the dinner because you have to go home, you have some family things to do it, just buy, stop, and you have your just chill out.
Now, if you aren't much of a beer drinker, there's also a wine market within the lounge,
which is a special price of wine, but you have to consume it in the hotel. You cannot just come and buy and take it away. But it's a very, very, very good price, affordable for everyone. Use it as a test run to get your knowledge, to say, if you go to some good restaurant, as a link, you have to get in to have some knowledge about wine, and that is the kind of first stage. You can get here and say, okay, we open a bottle, we see it, we taste it with friends, and after you get to the point, say, for my special day, I would like to have that wine.
So whether you grab some friends or fly solo, enjoy bites and beers at the lounge 7 days a week from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. For more information, you can check out Hyatt Regency Guam's Facebook and Instagram page. You can also give them a call at 647-1234. Coming up, we have music from the Phelps when In the Mix continues.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $7.99 flavor menu. Just $7.99 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $7.99 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
Join the Guam Visitors Bureau along with the Pacific Asia Travel Association for the PATA Annual Summit May 18th to the 21st at the Dusatani Guam Resort. Meet visitor industry experts from around the world. Receive the latest industry trends and network to help your business grow. Seating is limited, so register today for your chance to participate in this world-class event. To register, visit pata.org or call GVB today.
Now is the time, Guam. The Drive and Discovery event is going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Get the award-winning 2016 Hyundai Accent starting at just $11,995. That's right, $11,995. Or indulge in the completely redesigned 2017 Hyundai Elantra starting at $16,995. For fast credit approval, visit us online at carsplusguam.com. With quick and easy financing available, the time to buy is now. Come experience the Drive and Discovery event today at Cars Plus Hyundai, the official vehicle sponsor of FestPack. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Ruby Tuesday now gives you more for lunch. Endless trips to the fresh garden bar, plus add-ons, mini combinations, and even new meal options. It's the new lunchtime menu, available Monday to Friday until 2 p.m., only at Ruby Tuesday.
In the Mix is presented by Tama Takoyaki Cafe. Located in between Guam Reef and Westin Hotel in Tumon, call them today at 648-TAMA. Well, that's our program. Thank you so much for watching. Now remember, if there's something you'd like to see featured on the show, maybe a restaurant or someone that you want us to feature, you can email me at joan@kuam.com. If you happen to be on Facebook, make sure to add us by typing in KUAM in the mix. If you happen to be on Instagram, use the hashtag #InTheMixGuam. You can also find me on Periscope and Snapchat at Joan Charkris. Until then, have a great evening. Enjoy your Cinco de Mayo. And we close out the show tonight with music from the Felts when they performed on Live Local Fridays on Guam's favorite I-94. Enjoy and good night.
So who do you call now? And how do you start time now? And so who do you call now? And how do you start time now? When I saw you passing a by, seeing you with him caught me by surprise. You needed time to overcome him. Don't know where I just can't begin. And so don't pull my trigger. Leave emotions in the rivers. And don't use my pen for a guide. When it leaves, you'll say it's just for fun. So who do you call now? How do you start time now? So who do you call now? And how do you start time now? You know I can't resist your eyes. Say yes to you every time. Still needing time to overcome him. Second best is just what I'm stuck with. And so don't pull my triggers.